I'm still hungry. Making some fries. Gonna get some French fries like in a bit. Put it on the air fryer. Maybe I'll start later. I'll just leave the stream running. Gonna go check on something real quick. Maybe look at Twitter. Wait, what? The heck? That was weird. Just trying to look up something real quick. got here? Tater tots and fries. Cooked it on the air fryer. Pretty good. Oh, that's hot. Trying to do a yoga move. Yoga, like Dalsim. It's freaking hard. Basically, you gotta lift your body up. I don't want to do a handstand. I might hit something. I'm trying to practice handstands. It's real tricky. Trying to go from that position, and then you gotta bend that way, and your feet goes up. Maybe when I'm eating, I'm gonna do some exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. That's one way to work out. I'm gonna finish this first because I got hungry. Getting pretty chilly. Chilly outside. Alright, round 2. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's hard to hold it. Gotta have a strong core for that. Right here. And arms, upper body strength. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, like, that's, I mean, it's like calisthenics. It is calisthenics, but that's basically what you can do if you're, let's say you don't have any weights. I got weights here, but it's like 10 pound weight. See, like this one. See this? That's about 5 kilos. See, 10. That's 10 pounds. Pretty heavy. Oh, you can use one of these. They don't really cost that much. Get it from the store. So, you know, you can do this. Or your wrist. So you bend your wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then your arms, biceps. You can do all kinds of stuff. Then your left arm. Then if you want to do the like this, so you can work your shoulders. Or this way. You going up or this. That way you work the back right here. There's like different movements you can do. Get 2 of those and you're good, you know. But say if you don't have any, you're gonna have to like improvise. You know, I have like a backpack. I remember I used to put books in there. I fill it up with books or anything heavy you put inside the backpack and you just start lifting it. You don't even have to use weights. You can use a backpack or these jugs are heavy. Once you fill it with water, you can use the water jug. This is like, see, this is 5.4 fluid ounce. So once it's filled up with water, fill it up all the way. Full. It's pretty heavy. Do like 50 or maybe like 3 sets of 30 or 4 sets. So that's 40 reps. Do 40 of these and you'll be sore. So you don't need any, you don't really need to get anything fancy. Or you can use these. See these? Fill it up with water. Right here, one of these. This is 1 gallon jug. milk, gallon jug of milk or tea. Empty it out or put some water. There you go. You got two of them, 2 gallon jugs. You can tie up a rope on the right here. Put some rope right here, and then so you can do like that, or you can just hold it the handle, like that. If you want to tie it on your leg, you can do like this, make it heavy so you can work these. Whatever. It's all kinds of stuff you can do. Some people say when you work out, see, there's like this thing I'm conflicted about. I've been watching some people doing it. Like, some people say work out until your body gets sore, and then some people say you don't need to get sore. You can just work out, but you don't have to worry about to the point that you're sore and tired and you're in pain. That's really not. Also, you don't have to worry about working at and work on your own speed or pace. Like, there's no time limit, so if you're doing it on your own time, you can take as much break as you want for every, like you finish working your arms, you can wait till tomorrow to do your other movements, or your leg or whatever. Do push-ups, sit-ups, lay on your back on the floor, like the carpet or the bed, and you can do all kinds of movements. If you want to do, like, as far as cardio stuff, you can do jumping jacks. There you go. If you don't want to go outside and run, do like 100 jumping jacks. You'll be sore as hell, especially if you haven't moved. Just jump in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, stuff like that. Just jump in place or move, or you can march in place. Do that for like 5 minutes, and then once you get used to it, add more time. Like, for example, when I'm doing sets, I start with 5, and then once I get used to it, add 5 more, so that's 10 sets. 10 reps. Now I can do 30 like this. Before I could only do 10. Now I could do 30 of those. I think I was able to do 200 jumping jacks. That's the most I could do in like in under 30 minutes. I'm trying to improve what do you call that, endurance and stamina. Just keep adding at it, and then once you feel that it's getting too easy, that's when you add more. Just keep adding on the numbers, the amount of movements. And if you don't have the energy, then you just lower it back. So you did 20 yesterday, and then you can only do 10. That's fine. Oops. Jeez, there's so many weird people on Twitter. Bunch of freaks. Just saying. I mean, you get used to it, but damn. These people are just out of control, man. It's funny though, because how they act on Twitter is not the same way they act in real life. Cause they know they're gonna get the crap beat out of them if they try it on real life. You know, they're gonna get owned in real life. That's why they're acting up like a bunch of, you know, bunch of uncontrollable wild kids on the web. Social media gives them unlimited power, but that's all they have really is words. Don't you realize how? I mean, you see, words are as powerful as they are. But once you turn it back in its head, that's basically what they become. Words are just words in the end of the day. But yeah, it hurts and it bothers you, but I think all the years that I've lived on Earth, I learned that words don't have meaning, especially when you're in the workplace. I remember when I was in retail, they will talk all kinds of shit at you, but at the end of the day, you're the one winning, because you're the one getting paid. And they're a bunch of losers. Everyone there can talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. Too much talking, not enough doing. That's pretty much everyone's problem in the world nowadays. They like to show off. All show, no substance. That's why, some people find it funny when they oppose the whole blocking thing. I actually approve of it. Block every annoying asses out there, They're gonna be butthurt about it, but sometimes that's the only way to shut them up, because they won't shut up. I'm not gonna learn their lessons, because I don't think those people ever face the consequences in their entire life, and they think they can do whatever the hell they want. So I'll be the first to give them a lesson if they've never had a lesson in their entire life. I'll be glad to teach them a lesson. Block their asses. That's really the only power you have, though, at the end of the day, is to block them. I mean, like, for example, there are a couple of times when I tried to reason with the trolls. But no, they just continue with the bullshit. So I give them bullshit. I give them chances, You give them... I will give them maybe 3 chances to redeem themselves, but after that, you're out of here, buddy. Right now I'm trying to compare some GPUs, AMD and NVIDIA. I'm on the website right now. That's what I'm looking at. I mean, I got the game open here on the left because I got two monitors. So, game here. And then on this side, I'm looking at the NVIDIA and AMD websites, trying to see their GPUs, trying to compare specs. Because right now, those are the two giants on graphics cards. Two titans. If Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo are the three titans of console gaming, PC gaming titans are AMD and NVIDIA. I don't see any other company even close. Be cool though if other companies participate in the bet. Fortunately, they're too big. As far as CPU go, there's Intel, and then you got AMD. The crazy thing about AMD though is they do both GPUs and CPUs. So they're a formidable opponent to NVIDIA. I find it funny. No, it gets kind of dumb because here's the thing that people keep saying on Twitter. Say, we should stop the console wars, they're pointless. But you can't do that because those are different brands, If See, this is how I see it. Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, they're all under the same banner. They're subsidiaries of each other. Then yeah, you wouldn't have the console or the gaming wars. Not because all three platforms are... I mean, do they share revenue? Do they share the profits they make from the games and the consoles and the hardware? I don't think they do that. Maybe they collaborate every once in a while, but I mean, yeah, they might not say it out loud, but you can see it in the market. That's why for example, you look at YouTube. Look at the crazy ass happening on YouTube with all the different outlets, news outlets like CNBC, Fox, MSNBC, and all that crap. They're not in the same banner, are they? Like, is Disney on all of them? But the funny thing though is, see, they're competing against each other. That's how I see the console market or the gaming market. You can't say that they need to get along. And yeah, you as a consumer, you can buy all three consoles. You can own all of them, even PC. You can even own the NVIDIA, AMD. But at the end of the day, the companies have to make money. That's how they make the resources to create these hardware. I mean, a CPU is made out of sand, right? And then they gotta create the infrastructure, the factory to... It's not like those things just come out of thin air and it's there. No. Those things have to be created. And all of them are either in collaboration with another chip manufacturing. It's not like, for example, the Switch. Let's see what kind of Switch specs. For example, its manufacturer is Foxconn hosted. It's an ARM4 Cortex 457 NVIDIA Tegra X1 chip. So it's NVIDIA collaborated with NVIDIA to create the chip. So there you go. NVIDIA is the one supplying the chip for the switches. That's what it says. NVIDIA Tegra X1. That's the chip. And then the CPU is the ARM 4 Cortex 1 gigahertz. The graphics is a Maxwell-based CUDA core. So it's you can say Nintendo Switch manufactured their hardware. Let's look at the PS5 specs. See, like you can see the CPU AMD. It's running on AMD Zen 2. That's the PS5. Oh, that's why they're competing against the other. So you can't say that these companies are they gotta get along. No, the way I see these companies, it's like that funny ass video on YouTube with the anime girls. They look like they're basically the consoles, but they're in the form of anime girls. They're fighting against each other. It's hilarious. Type in anime waifu console, and then you'll see it. It's freaking funny as hell. So you can say that as much as you want all the consoles to get along, it's not gonna happen. As long as you get exclusives, Mario's gonna be exclusive to Nintendo. You don't see him jumping on the other consoles. And plus, the way they treat their, fans with the cease and desist, I don't think they're very nice either. People might see the Nintendo brand as a Disney brand, like it's kid friendly, family friendly, and all that. But that's the demographic that they're trying to target. It's like Disney. They're trying to be child friendly, right? But depends though. Depends. I think they're trying to do their live action counterpart, and that's a lot. They're trying to be more serious of their franchises. And then let's look at the Xbox Series X specs. So the Xbox Series X has a Zen. Wait. AMD. Is it also AMD? No, it's Navi RDN. Oh, it is. So at the end of the day, it's the brand that people are looking at, not the specs. They could care less about the specs. So are you telling me that Xbox and PS5 both are running on AMD? The Xbox Series X runs like an Xbox One swallowed a Lambo. That's hilarious. And look at the specs. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, it is an AMD as well. But both Xbox and PS5 are running AMD brands inside their casings. That's hilarious. This is why I find it hilarious that the Xbox and PS5 fanboys are attacking the PC when if you look inside the consoles, it's the same thing. Whatever, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna get out of Twitter before I lose more brain cells, because there's just too many insane people on Twitter. But I use it though, because I wanna. There's some good people there though. There's hilarious people. Even though Twitter's insane, there's a lot of good. I'm following a lot of indie devs on Twitter, so I stay there. But it's still insane. A lot of crazy ass people there. A lot of, I don't know. There's something wrong in the head. Like a bunch of mental cases. It's like an asylum for the insane, basically. That's how you can compare Twitter. It's similar to an insane asylum. If it transform an insane asylum into a social media platform, that's there you go, Twitter. I think Facebook is a second, but I think Facebook is worse. But yeah, they're both inhabited by the mentally insane psychopaths. I don't know. But most of the people I follow, they're pretty good people. I also follow a lot of artists, indie devs. Those are pretty much the ones I focused on. I ignore the insane people. I try to. But sometimes you can ignore them because they're either following the ones you're following, and so you see them comment or retweet or tweet on the, and then you see what they chat